Today is the day of decision. Guys, we have our new CPI report and the inflation doesn't look good. We have a new all-time high for our inflation. It's around 9.1% and the previous CPI was around 8.6% and also the prediction was around 8.8%, but we haven't scored that is right now above this prediction. And what can we expect right now for Bitcoin? We will talk about this in today's video, so make sure that you watch this video definitely from the beginning till the end. We have our daily time frame, and inside this daily time frame you can see our bear flag formation. The bigger bear flag played out very well. As you can see over here, we have our price target, and if we put this price target, you can see we already reached our price target. And also we have a smaller bear flag here below this one, and as you can see it over here, also this price target got reached already. If we take this one and put it over here, you can see that the price targets also got reached. But right now we are at the stage where we are forming another bear flag, and as you can see it over here, the bear flag is on the line. And also we have our Bollinger Bands, and the Bollinger Bands are also witnessing that we will have a lot of volatility. So today is going to be very volatile, so therefore make sure that you have a proper risk management. Also be very careful at this current stage, because this Bollinger Bands and also the bear flag formation, as you can see it over here, guys, is definitely going to be very dangerous for us. We don't want this bear flag to play out in the way of the bears, but if this plays out very proper, guys, 14,000 could be on the line, and also 14,000 is a price area where we have our monthly S1 line from the pivot range indicator. Therefore be very careful at this current stage, guys. And also, as I said before, we have this bear flag, and inside this bear flag we are forming out this one pattern that is well known as an M pattern and also like a double top pattern. And as you can see it over here, we have our neckline, the previous support line over here, and also the support line over here, and this support line is at the same stage with our lower line area from this rising channel, our bear flag. And if we take the price target from this one pattern, guys, inside our rising channel, the price target would be around the 300 weekly moving average, and this 300 weekly moving average could be a very sensible price target to the downwards. And also therefore, guys, I have a very tenseful and very interesting chart. You can see it over here. We had our falling trend line that gave us very good support, but when we got our support and saw this impulsive move, guys, we reached out to another falling trend line that holds the line around our current stage, and you can see that we had like very good support area. And also at this stage where we are right now, guys, if we see more pullback, guys, this falling trend line is one scenario that must hold the price, because 16,000 is a price area where we could go if we see more sell-off. And also what I want to add to this scenario is following. We have our RSI, you can see it over here, and the RSI, we have inside our RSI a rising trend line. And this rising trend line, when we left this rising trend line inside the RSI indicator, you can see it over here, that was the area where we saw like this massive pullback and like a drop down from here on. And this drop down leads into our current scenario, and this current scenario is also holding the line around this RSI indicator. You can see we have another rising trend line over here, and this rising trend line is very important right now, guys. If we see this support around this area and pump from here on, that could be a very good scenario, and also we could see more like a relief rally. But if we leave this one rising trend line, guys, this could be very, very ugly for Bitcoin. As I mentioned before, guys, we left our rising trend line at this current stage and saw this drop down. And also, if we leave it around this area, we could see another drop down. And then we have our support area around 16,000. As I said before, this is our falling trend line support and also the trend line support from our 300 weekly moving average. I want to add another scenario. As you can see it over here, guys, we had our descending channel around this area. We saw like a sell-off. This sell-off was around 17%, 17 to 18%. We left our second descending channel, and this descending channel drop down was around 26%, and this rising channel was like a bear flag formation, and we left it with a drop down around 38 to 39%. And if we take all of these drop downs and take the average drop down, that would make around 25 to 26%, and this is an acceptable drop down. If we see this drop down, this would lead around this one very, very important area, the monthly S1 area. This is our very, very strong line of support that could hold the line if we see more sell-off. And last but not least, guys, we have this hourly time frame, and inside this hourly time frame, I talked about this one scenario. We have our rising wedge, and this rising wedge formation out of a downtrend was very, very dangerous, as I said before in my previous video. And as you can see it over here, guys, we left our rising wedge formation. At this smaller part, we have very, very interesting formation right now. The upper line would be around this area and the lower line area could be here. And as you can see, this descending broadening wedge scenario is well known as a bullish scenario, but be very, very careful. As I said before, we have a very, very volatile day today. So therefore, guys, if we see like an impulsive move, we need to flip 19,800 into support, and then the next area would be around 19,900 to 20,000, and this is the support or the resistance line from our rising wedge formation. Therefore, guys, be careful at this current stage. And also, guys, what I want to say is have a proper risk management, because this volatility could break our neck and could kick you out of your trade. Therefore, guys, this was it for today. I want to share these scenarios with you. And also, guys, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I will update you here about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you leave the thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and also write a comment down below this video. I would truly appreciate it. See you next time. Bye bye.